the facts about life, and that's the reason why we need to prepare, right? I just wanted to introduce more of who we are, especially with our guests, right? You know, we have Kuya Mel here, the Emma, we have, where's Miracle? She left? Oh, okay, it's a miracle, right? Annie, right? Shauna, you know, so just to name a few, if I don't mention you, all the red people that has a name tag. So to introduce ourselves, we are World Financial Group, right? That is our company. And with World Financial Group, we are a part of course, World Financial Group Insurance Agency. We have a Transamerica Financial Advisor. And of course, we are also comprised of teams. All right, so, and community, we call it, right? So this whole office, we are a part of WSB, World System Builder, community or team. And of course, you know, just to tell, you know, share, this is our big, I call it our big mama, right? Our big mama, if you don't know, this is Aegon, right? And if you don't know who Aegon is, you can do a search, and you know, when I do a search, you know, it has been branded one of the too big to fail company. Right? So if your company is too big to fail, right? Aren't you proud of it? Yes? Right? So again, you know, what's happening right now, it's very interesting, right? You know, we call it right now, it's the revolution, distribution revolution. Right? So you may see some of the examples of the companies that are here, right? Like Uber, right? How many of you years ago, you don't, like, who's Uber, right? Have you gone through that, right? Right? For me, I said Uber. What's Uber? Takes you from Uber here to Uber there? Filipinos only get that. All right, anyway. But, right? So Uber, but now you know what? They don't own any car. You're the driver. They use your car, right? But now they are one of the biggest transportation company, isn't it? Right? Now, Lyft came in, and then, you know, Philippines, they have Grab, right? And even Thailand, they have Grab, I think. Malaysia have Grab. There you go. See, right? So all those copycats, right? When Uber was the start, right? And then we have Facebook. Who doesn't have a Facebook account? See, nobody's raising your hand because all of you have Facebook account. Right? Imagine that. How about Amazon, Alibaba, right? How many retail stores did Amazon shut down? Right? Right? And you know, because all we know now is Amazon. And before you know it, right, they said that, you know, you click in 30 minutes, right, the drone will deliver the package right in front of you. So probably when that happens, Boss Vic, you won't see your door anymore because Mama Joyce's box is filing up from Amazon. Right? How about Airbnb? Right? I mean, they don't own any real estate. Right? They don't own any property. But you know what? They have become one of the biggest, right, accommodation nowadays. Is that correct? Yes? How many of you have not stayed in an Airbnb yet? Shauna? Right? You should try it. It's cool. Right? So now comes here, in the financial service, we have WFG. We have World Financial Group. And World Financial Group, right, you know, we have become one of the largest financial distributor, right? Financial distributor, but, you know, World Financial Group don't own any financial product. They don't own any financial company. But we are one of the best distributor now, right? So just to give you an idea, we have over 200, almost 200 maybe companies and 400 services, you know, is financial education, right? And we have all these different workshops, right? So as you can see, you know, every Monday to Friday we run these workshops, and now we have also the talleres. What was that? The Spanish, huh? Talleres. That's the one, right? You know, we have, you know, savings and wealth, right? How to increase your cash flow. Who wants to learn how to increase your cash flow? Me. Right? Ate Emma, Gamel, right? Proper protection, right? That's like what we talked about. Health and wealth, right? Asset accumulation strategies. Long-term goals. You know, I have one of the clients, he said, I enrolled in one of a class. I think something about asset accumulation. And you know how much they paid? It's like $100 for one class. So all of this, they can get it for the same amount, right? Like for $125, right? They can get all this workshop. And all, again, they added about Social Security, right? How to optimize and maximize your Social Security. Many of us do not understand, right? What that means. So this is ongoing Monday to Friday, 2-3 times a day. And the best part of it is what?
Free.
It's free. Thank you. Who likes free things? Yay! All right. So again, that's what you see here. We have a banner. We are on a journey of, providing financial literacy. We have our campaign that's still ongoing, and I know it's crunch time because we're going to closer to the date that we want to end, right? Or we want to accomplish by, because we say that financial education is not an option, right? It's not an option. It is a necessity, right? It is necessary. That is why our team, World System Builder, right? We are truly committed to educate and empower 30 million families. And that's why, again, thank you for being here, our special guest, right? And give yourself a hand, right? For being here because you care about your future. Right, Sana? Right? So we invite you to be a part of our campaign, right? That's revolutionizing the financial industry. And again, just winding down here, this is one of the best. What Drong asked, what's the best product? I truly believe that our business platform is the best product. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Right? Because how many of you, right? Like here, let's talk about this first line here. It says freedom. Right? How many of you watched the Braveheart movie? Right? It says freedom, right? That's what we want, and many of us, we came from different country. We came here to the land called Green Pasture America, right? Right? We thought that this is where we're going to be rich, right? And then, when we got here, we landed in a job and that was it. Right? And that's when we go the jail, the J-O-B, Journey of the Broke, right? So we keep going back to that jail, and I remember 27 years ago, right? Because now I've been here 27 years. My freedom is 27 years now, right? And 27 years ago, just like Drong is also talking about 2 jobs, 3 jobs, I was that. Right? I used to be working in the laboratory as a clinical lab scientist. They call it nowadays. It used to be medical technologist, right? I work graveyard. How many of you work graveyard? I know this is, yeah, I know how you feel. I need a toothpick to put under my eye like that because I'm so sleepy, right? So I was working graveyard 10 p.m. to 7 in the morning. And then I go home and sleep for maybe about an hour and a half. And then I go back again to a doctor's office to draw their blood, called the phlebotomist, the vampire. Right? And I do that again from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You see that? 16 hours a day, 2 full-time jobs. That's called killing yourself. And then another part-time, which some of you knows before, that I used to draw the blood when before there was Pyramid, right? When we had to go draw the blood when you buy insurance. How many of you have gone through that? Right? Maybe I was the one who spoke you, right? I was doing that as well for like 4 years. So that's like another job, right? Because I was the breadwinner for my family. I don't have a life. I woke up one time, my room is dark. I didn't know was that the day shift or the night shift I'm going to. So I'm like, oh my, I just put a gun in my head, right? So when I found this opportunity, guess what? I was not, some of you, like the jump right away. It took me 3.5 years because I was very skeptical. How many of you were skeptical? Raise your hand, don't be shy, right? I know you, Rolando, because you were there before. I know you before now, you reminded me. But I was skeptical back then, and you too, right? And look at where we are now. We're here, right? So when knowing what I know now, I wish I would have jumped in sooner, like right away.